Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Gary Hickey is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Marisnick will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here comes the first pitch. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, plays that one now.
And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. In is Jorge Soler. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Jorge Soler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Nick Castellanos. You know, this guy was a top prospect in high school, and everybody knew he was going to be a solid big league player because he always had that cannon arm at third base. Still makes all the plays, and he's got the big league arm now in the big leagues to show it off.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
All right, come on now.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. It's time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Reyes. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Kurtz. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So coming to the plate, Avisail Garcia hitting a little over .250 coming into action in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Todd Coe, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tom Chen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
I like what I'm seeing right now. in, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Bethencourt has a play, makes the play, one away. Ready for another chance. Lucius Fowler, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
One out now.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting.
In now, Kenny Singleton.
Singleton.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Grounded down the third baseline. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Up next for Chicago.
Into the
Right
box,
fielder,
Jorge Soler. And she'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bethencourt has a play, and that's the 3rd out. A man left for the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Yonhervis Solarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Ref Snyder is there for it.
I go.
1 down. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place to this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A windup and a 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Kurtz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1. Up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Into the box now, Todd Coe. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, 1 away, 1 away.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Tom Chen is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Digging in once again, Lucius Fowler. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready for another shot now, Kenny Singleton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Singleton.
And this will be fouled away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. One and 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Polanco is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
0-1 pitch on its way. Shoots this one over to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. So stepping in, Hervis Solarte. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Going for strikeout number 15. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jesus Reyes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Here we go.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Left field. Marisnik is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Ken Kurtz. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First offering on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, let it go, let it go. It's out.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to Guaranteed Rate Field. And so here is Avisail Garcia starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Standing in now, Todd Coe, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Tom Chen. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
$11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Darren James earns a league best 17th victory as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.